Yes.
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 Yes. Under adopted agenda, I need consideration of requests to be heard. Requests to be heard are a number of people. They are listed as Robert D. Bono, Daniel Wagner, Albert Russ Burkett, Joe Gallagher, Tim Buck, and Devin Bresler. Motion to accept public comments.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter moves. Second by Mr. Wood. Call the vote.
Yes.
Mr. Renner?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Palumbo? Yes. Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. I need a motion to adopt the final agenda.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Second by Mr. Wood. Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Renner?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Palumbo?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Okay, your comments, please keep them to 5 minutes. State your name and your address, and you can come up. The first speaker will be Mr. Joseph Gallagher.
Upstairs.
Hi, my name is Joseph Gallagher. I have a property at 5 West Sharp Street, and I'm here today to request that the street that we live on, it's in very bad condition, and all the other adjacent streets next to us have been paved, and it's in disrepair. There are numerous potholes, and it's very, if you don't go like 5 miles an hour, you're gonna get a bent rim or a damaged tire. So I'm here to request the same with 2 other residents on my block. It's a very short street, and there are only 3 residents that have the access to that street. So I don't know if it was just missed, but I would like to bring it to your attention and see if that could be addressed, and when it would be done, just because it's in very bad shape.
What was the name of the street? I'm sorry.
It's West Sharp Street.
West Sharp.
Yes.
Chris, you got that?
Yes, I wrote it down. I'll follow with the information.
We'll take a good look at that.
Thank you.
The next speaker is Albert Russ. I believe it's Burke.
Yeah, perfect.
Burkett. Yeah.
Good evening. I live at 25 West Sharp Street, and I'm here for the same issue, paving. My yard takes up pretty much the whole bottom part of West Sharp Street. I fixed up the home. I put these today's dollars, probably $100,000 into the home. And right now, I have nowhere to put my mailbox. Right now, it's in an alley of somebody that lives down below their driveway, and they moved out and haven't been there for a couple of years. So nobody knows where I'm at. UPS, FedEx, Amazon, Walmart all tried making deliveries to my house, and they all have no addresses to that house. Also, if I were to call police or ambulance or fire, emergency of any kind, nobody would know where I live. It stops down there. And if you drove down there, you find that it's a very beautiful place down in that area. With Robert working on his home and the other guys working on theirs and mine, it's really a really nice area.
You know, I hate to ask you this because I've been here for 71 years. Where is Sharp Street?
If you know where Fulton is, in Terrace Avenue,
Yeah.
it's right in between
Okay.
them. But yeah, my home is on Sharp Street.
We'll be out there. I'm sure. Our next speaker is Daniel Wagner.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dan Wagner. I live at 8 West Sharp Street. I also own the property next to it. So from Sharp Street all the way down to Fulton, And you saying that you don't really know the area that well?
No, I know the area, I just didn't know exactly where Sharp Street.
Correct. There used to be a big condemned apartment building on the corner that you guys came in and tore down for us. And then I bought that property. My home, I'm renovating, Robert's renovating his home, Russell's renovating his home. We're trying the best we can to take from the top of Shiloh coming down and make it as nice as the rest of the neighborhood. The street is a major issue. I have gotten 2 flats already. When people use that alley, they use it to cut over from South Jefferson over to Fulton where the Dollar General is at. And they come whipping down that road, 30, 40 miles an hour. You know, we got dogs, children around, and they're just tearing the road up. If we could get the road paved, it would at least slow down on the damage that's continuing every day. People are just ripping down that road on four-wheelers, motorcycles, big trucks, you know, and they treat it with no respect because they come off of Fulton and they look down the street and they're like, this is a junky old street. Well, it's not. There's a bunch of us. Russell owns a very nice property on Fulton. It's probably, I'd say, a third of the length of the street of itself. So, yes, we'd like you guys to come over and take a look at it and work with us and see if we can get that on the schedule to be done because they paved every single road around us. They paved the alleyway behind the Dollar General. It doesn't even have a street sign on the corner. They paved it. They just skipped our street like, you know, like we're not taxpayers. But we are. We care about the community. So if you guys could, you know, look into it and give us a hand getting that paved, we would greatly appreciate it.
And Mr. Wagner, I just want you to know that you know, all of us, we get calls all the time. And, you know, obviously we have 107 miles of streets, some of them get missed, and it seems obvious that there's streets
Well,
that got missed.
when they were paving up Jefferson, South Jefferson, they came in and they paved 6 feet, 8 feet in of our street, and then they stopped. And I went out and I talked to the papers, I'm like, why are you guys stopping? And I don't remember exactly what he said to me. He goes, but that's all we're allowed to pave. I'm like, that made no sense to me. That's
We
not,
have to pave.
but you'll see when you turn out to West Sharp Street, the first 10 foot, it's paved, and they just stopped and left it like that. So, I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. DeGuano?
Thanks. My name is Robert DeBuono. I own a property in Newcastle at 10 West Sharp Street. I'd like to give some history of what's been going on over there. So there's 5 houses on the street. There's 4 of the owners here tonight. We've been working very hard on that street trying to get it fixed up. We need some help from the city though because the street is in, I can't express the deplorable condition it's in. I bought the house there from the redevelopment authority 3 years ago. I've spoken to 6 different city officials in the last 3 years asking for that street to be addressed. Nothing has happened. It got to the point where the neighbors and I have gotten together and said, we've got to do something. We're investing in the city, we're paying taxes there. I've bought 3 other properties off of the repository here, right on Sharp Street. 1 border Sharp Street, 2 have Sharp Street addresses. We're paying taxes, cut down trees, I probably put $300-400 in grass seed down. You know, and the property can be nice, but the area can be nice, but again, the road, it has a giant dip, it's got potholes. Yes, we're gonna come take a look, but over the past 3 years, I haven't seen any improvement made of that street at all. It was ironic to me, last summer, after I've spoken to like 3 or 4 different city officials, that neighborhood was on the list of streets to get paved. They paved Fulton, Poplar, Jefferson, West Terrace, all 4 streets around West Sharp Street. And they paved East Sharp Street before. So there's 5 streets, there's a total of 7 streets in that neighborhood that all been paved. We're the 1 street that hasn't been paved. It's so bad that I commonly see cars come down the street, they look, and they turn around because they're afraid to go down the street. I don't know if any of you have been on that street recently, but I would ask if anybody could tell me it's even remotely taken care of. My understanding of the law is if a street is has public access, has been ordained, it's the duty of the city to maintain that. I assure you, that street has not been maintained. And we wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for 3 years of talking to city officials saying, hey, we do something. I mean, look at to the point where it had gotten. The 4 of us had to show up at a city meeting to try to get the street addressed. I don't know what else could have been done to get that addressed. The potholes are tremendous. There's a giant dip. The edging is not done. But if you go down the street, you'll notice that, one of the properties is finished, beautiful, Russ Burkett. Joe Gallagher's working hard on his. Russ just painted his garage this week. He bought the lot on the corner. We've taken 4 repository properties, fixed them all up, and they're paying taxes on it. And every street, 7 streets in total, every street around us gets paid. Why aren't we getting paid? That's my point. We're doing our part in beautifying, rehabilitating the city, asking the city to help us out, and it's not like the city hasn't been on notice. I've spoken to a lot of people about this, and nothing's been done.
Robert, I have to tell you, I don't know if anybody spoken to here on council. No
I assure you I've spoken to a council.
Robert, I gotta tell you this, no one's contacted me on this.
It doesn't
This is
surprise
the
me.
first time I'm hearing it.
Well, I can tell you that there's 4 people in this room right now that I've spoken to. Have a great night.
He did call you? Well, I can assure you guys that we will look into this. But again, obviously I get a lot of phone calls. I've handed out my number to numerous people. People call me all the time, and I can tell you, I sit down with Chris and we always try to take some action. And this is the first I'm hearing of it. Just letting you know. And I can assure you, Chris is marking all these down right now. We'll have somebody up here tomorrow to make an assessment, I can assure you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we're off tomorrow. Monday,
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Thank you,
We're off
everybody.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna be off tomorrow. All right, Mr. Buck.
How's everybody doing tonight? Tim Bach, 1002 Service Street. I am a taxpayer in the city. What I want to speak about tonight is I want to clear this up once and for all down here. Modular homes, manufactured homes are not trailers. There's one setting up on North Hill, and I've been in meetings down here. People call them trailers. They are not. Modular homes manufacturers. The machine you rent, I represented 18 years. 4 modular home plants, Hamilton Shipping Care. They are not trailers. So people need to quit calling them trailers because they start at $40,000, $50,000, go up to $250,000. I was looking to see if the young guy was here tonight, which I don't see because I came down to support this, and hopefully we don't hear the word trailer in here anymore. I don't even think they make them. I bought a trailer when I was 20 years old behind Red Barn, 10 by 50. Those were trailers. I talked to that young man in the hall. I thought he said he's paying like $175. That's how much these things cost. You're going to put, if you approve it, which you should, it's going to go in an empty city lot. You're going to start getting tax dollars. It's a win-win-win. But it frustrates me when I come down here and people don't have a clue of what they're talking about. Educate yourself before you talk. It's frustrating. Like I said, I watched those shops for 18 years. They're still booming. Matter of fact, he's buying one from that company that purchased the shops across the East Coast. The purpose of them is that they meet the Pennsylvania codes being built on those floors. They bring them in here, they're met by code. The next thing they have to do is connect their sewage, their electric. Most of them run off propane. You can switch to natural gas if you want. Okay, so they're homes, manufactured modular. That's all they are. They're not a trailer. So I hope I never hear that again out here. Thank you for your time.
Okay, Mr. Maresca.
Hi, Devin Brian Maresca, 308 East Edgewood Avenue, Newcastle, PA 16105. It's good to be back. I really didn't want to come back out here and speak to you guys, but I felt compelled to. I'm here because the city has a very very severe transparency issue. All right, and I know that you guys, I'm glad to see Chris Fry, our open records officer for the city here, Ted Sad here. How many right to know requests have I filed? And you guys have allowed me to just go to the Office of Open Records because you just blanketly denied it. And it's not myself, but there's also other people, one of them being Justin Byers here in our community, has filed for some of the same things I filed, and yet you've told him, take the hike. So you guys dragged me to court on an illegal subpoena served by the part-time dog catcher for the city, even though you told the Newcastle News here, your propagandist puppet, that he was a licensed PI. Can't wait to see how that private criminal complaint goes against the DA that I filed against your city employee for lying. But I'm here because this got brought up in court and it involves transparency, something that I've asked for and Justin Byers has asked for. So in court yesterday, Mr. Sad brought up statement of financial interest. So I got actually right here, I got Theodore Sad's statement of financial interest. It had to be filed every year before May 1st, illegally backdated to April 31st, a fictitious date. And here we come to it. I got the statement of financial interest from Mayor Mark Olisco from 2023 at the election office. Now I had to go to the election office because the city refused to give me Mayor Olisco's 2024 and 2025 statement of financial interest. You also refused Justin Byers on the record, along with a couple other people. So I went to the election director of our county, Tim Germani, and I actually got the email correspondence between him and I. So he had to give me yours, Mayor, and you lied on yours. You say that you have no income, but the whole town knows that you work for the school board, the school district, I should say. As a principal for I don't know how many years, you get a pension. You put down no income. You put down, yeah, you just left it blank. Did you serve before in public office? 12 years. You were a councilman. And last but not least, the most important one, do you have any financial interests or legal business entities? You lied. You wrote none. What do you call RCME Incorporated? Richard Christopher Mark Olisco Incorporated, with 614 Wilmington Road as an address, which is a manhole in the middle of the street. And the Newcastle News right here, for the people at home, they won't do a story on this because they're in your pocket, all right? But I'm here tonight to make sure that people at home, at least, if they don't do a story, at least they get to see it. You shouldn't have even been in office. What you did was you committed about 2 to 3 misdemeanors and a felony. That's what I got. So before you dig, come surveil my house for a week, create false billing on your little false subpoena. Well, the state and the feds are going to be very interested in seeing all of this in the coming days. And I invite people at home to join the Take Back Newcastle page on Facebook at home. And Pete Sirianni, editor, this is for you. Do some real journalism. Thank you, guys.
For the record, we call that fabricated outrage, simply from a person who never got any attention in his life and loves talking on social media, therefore he gets his attention. We call that fabricated outrage and nothing but spectacle, because nothing he said is that. So we'll move on. Okay, under, let's see. Oh yeah, sorry. Under fiscal and contractual, we have request authorization of bid, we have none. I'm sorry? Did I skip that? Oh, I'm sorry, admin, yes, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Good evening, everybody.
Not trying to bunk you.
We're going to be brief tonight. We have a lot of things that we're working on that have just been a continuation over the last couple of months. So we're just going to do some high-level recaps of some of the various projects that we're working on right now, and a lot of the community activities that we're doing throughout the city. Technical difficulties. Not me this time, right? First and foremost, for the second or third, or for the third time, we've gone to the Eastside Grove community meetings. And this time it was at the NCP, Newcastle Police Department. It was a wonderful event. A lot of people attended. But it was a really good opportunity for the chief to get up and showcase what the police department is doing all throughout the community. From the community events to pop-up picnics to play program to the amount of calls and the investment that they're making in technology to keep the residents and the public informed. There was also a great opportunity for the participants to meet with the neighborhood legal services to learn more about their programs in the community. These are vital for us, just getting out there and being a part of these events and providing updates from public safety to code enforcement, and just field questions and answer questions from the public. Similar to what we did today when we just had these opportunities to sit and meet with you guys over coffee and donuts here at City Hall. Just to, as Samantha would say, humanize ourselves, right? We're not untouchable. We want to be out there with the public, and we want to share some of the great things and updates to what's going on throughout the community. So we want to thank the Eastside Grove, Dawn Services, and Kenny Rice for continuing to put these events on. Throughout the course of this month, myself and Samantha, we went down to Harrisburg with Forward Lawrence. Forward Lawrence, many of you remember, we just joined them for the first time. Forward Lawrence, they invited us to PA Chamber Day. PA Chamber Day is part of, there's chambers all across the state of Pennsylvania that go down for an opportunity to meet with the legislature, to discuss the projects and programs that they're working on in their community. This was a delightful time down there. I mean, it was very important. We discussed a lot of the work that we're collaborating with the Forward Lawrence on. Some of those things can consist of the Whitaker Building, which is across the street from the City Rescue Mission. They have big, major plans for that. United Refractories, which is in Mahoneytown, is bringing jobs. So far, they've brought in about 25 jobs. They're looking for additional investment to expand that facility, some of their admin offices. Their investment just recently in the former St. Francis Hospital, taking ownership of that property. These are two of them so far, or all three of them, are properties, one vacant, one that was vacant, and another one is currently vacant. They're addressing some of the major issues and putting the effort in to bring that type of development to our community. We also had the opportunity to meet with several state representatives, particularly Senator Michelle Brooks and her staff, Adam and Fallon. We sat with them to discuss all of our projects, things that we have been discussing for the last 6 months. Shenango China property, the container park. These are the next steps in revitalizing our community. And as soon as the bridge and some of these major issues that we're all focused on are taken care of, our expectations are to see that economic boom and the foot traffic increase in our community. And it's with those that it will do it. Shenango China could potentially bring in hundreds of jobs, right? A 30-acre piece of property, a manufacturer coming in, bringing in over 100 jobs would be great for the community. The container park, with the sheds that will be at this location, with the theater that will be there, the outdoor activation in the winter and summer months, is all going to be great opportunities for us. And we would like to share our plans on that to PennDOT, to the state legislature, to Marla Brown's office, even to our friends in Erie. Our friends in Erie are doing magnificent things with both the CRIS, the opportunity zones. They're utilizing the same economic development plans that we are. They're seeing a major boom in that. So as we continue to have these discussions, we're just looking for folks, we're excited about our partnership with Fort Lawrence, and we can keep pushing these things forward.
Chris, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Can you just explain briefly about the careers opportunities for the city of Newcastle, our community?
Yeah, CRIS is a program through the state. We've looked at it in the past. We brought it up in council a few years ago. It's another one that we're heavily discussing internally to try to figure out if that's something we can go for. The state has a variety of programs. They have the NPP program, Neighborhood Partnership Program. They have obviously various grants that we go for. CRIZ is a designation of 130 acres. In a nutshell, you designate businesses that are within that 130 acres. You set a baseline on what they're currently paying taxes to the state, and then if the governor's office at DCED approves that, anything over that baseline, that money doesn't go to Harrisburg, it comes to us.
Wow.
So, for instance, Erie, Lancaster, Bethlehem, a lot of communities on the southeast of the state already received this designation. However, there was a 10-year moratorium, so I think around the time that we began those discussions, there were some legislative changes that I was able to find that communities, it was originally communities with 30,000 residents and over. The legislation changed that to 20,000 residents and over. So we weren't in that originally until the legislation changed. And there's been some additional changes that will benefit us as well. But that's, again, Governor Shapiro did open that back up, and that's where Erie began to make their push to put in an application for it. And now we're having those discussions again because we need this. We need this. We need to get out of the system of, chasing our tails, and we're not taxing the people. We're trying to keep that down. We have for the last 6 years keeping our tax rate down. We are looking at opportunities where we can have real growth and real development in our community, and we have some things slated all throughout the city of Newcastle that truly benefit from this. My trip to Erie was wonderful. You see areas, they set their baseline, but they're forecasted or they're anticipating to receive over $8 million returned back to Erie for future development. And with that, just so you're, it's not the city that does that, so with the CRIZ, you create an authority that oversees this, and the authority is responsible for getting that designation. So obviously we help with funding, building that team, and doing the research. So
What's the name of the?
CRIZ, C-R-I-Z. I believe it's Capital Revitalization.
That's right. I didn't know where you were.
But that coupled with the Opportunity Zone 2.0, which we just submit our priority areas for Opportunity Zone 2.0, that'll be another major opportunity for us. And I'll just press the button and I messed up this week. All right. Supporting local businesses. This over the last couple months or last month, we had the opportunity to go sit down and talk to some cool businesses that are looking to. They just opened their doors or looking to find new opportunities within their current business and their existing business. Both of those are Loresto, who has some major plans, and they need support. They need our support. Loresto, they need the community support to go patronize that company and their business and eat their wonderful food and meet their family. On and his family are wonderful people. So we sat down with them in community economic development. We did provide some resources for them. EVP loan to help them out. Other resources that would fall within helping keep their energy costs lower. So we're hearing them out. We're trying to work with them as close as we can, both the administration, or both myself, Samantha, and the zoning department, to really help them close that gap and keep their doors open. And then Ford Music Hall had a great time. Picture, I do not play the guitar, but it made me sit down and act like I did for a photo op. I didn't want to do it, but Ford Music Hall is a phenomenal place. Beautiful inside, provides a lot of opportunities for artists in our communities to learn music, to play music, and to shop there. I mean, that's a big one. He wanted to address the fact that guitar centers are like the primary places people go. With the downtown concert series, and all the wonderful events that go on in town, there's no reason to go outside of Newcastle if you need stuff for music. He has it right there. He has a lot of opportunities for those. Carousel update. So currently, I know it's been some time and we're waiting on a lot, but we want to make sure we do it right. We've engaged with Ricky Rylot, engineer, to do the drawings for this site. He is putting together the drawings currently. It should be done here shortly. After that, we'll be able to get the beams ordered, get them manufactured properly, and have the specs to get them installed properly. So all that's forthcoming, but again, as everybody already probably aware, we have roughly $140,000 for that project. The Shannick Avenue update, I know that was a pain in our side for the last few weeks. What we've done from the city side is we had to investigate it. There's a mudslide coming down that narrow road. It's a major hazard. We're sorry that it took so long, but there were some issues in terms of trying to identify where the water came from. You know, we had some great conversations with Pennsylvania American Water, and we appreciate their partnership with us. But again, the issue was we didn't want, there was trees, large trees that were leaning over and beginning to fall. We opened that road back up after going up there, and we had to spend $10,000 to get that taken down in an emergency fashion. Those trees were going to fall and hurt somebody. Fortunately, the reason for it was emergency because people continued to drive up and down the street. Every day Public Works had to go and put those barriers back. So to be safe, we had to secure that area and then get that back open. So the hillside is forthcoming, and we will have updates on that. But we were working again with Pennsylvania American Water to share the cost on that to complete that project. Last but not least, comprehensive plan. It's coming to fruition. It's coming along really nicely. Downtown concept plans, if you can see over my shoulder, we do have some concept plans that are being drafted now. Some greenery, some more modernized buildings to really match our historical nature of our community. Riverwalk trails, you know, our Riverwalk trail we currently have now, extending that out on the riverbank. Again, so everybody knows the comprehensive plan is very important for us. Having not been updated for over 25 years doesn't do us any help in going for grants. You know, we have to point to something. We have to point to a project that we all are behind, community, the residents, city council, and administration. So this plan is going to be really important. So some of the next steps that we really have to focus on is providing comments to our land use map, which is pretty much the same as what we have now, but it's a requirement to submit. And you see that there in the middle. It designates what our residential areas, our R1s, our R2s, our commercial areas, and our industrial areas. So we'll be preparing to provide comments and reviews of both the renderings and the land use plan here within the next week. So, though again, the public will have an opportunity to come in, talk not within the week, but whenever we come back, we'll have open house before it's all submitted to council to review these things as well. Zoning updates are also being incorporated. Those are going to come in the form of redlining. So I know many of us have talked, the public has provided input on our current zoning at Planning Commission and our zoning board. That's going to come in the form of redline, and as we get to that point, they're incorporating all of that in there. So I know a few other things. The modular homes have come up, the trailers have come up, some things from Act 121s have come up. So we'll continue to take a look at that, and that's an ongoing process. So again, the next steps: finalize the conceptual rendering, zoning updates, and then plan our open house launch in roughly end of August, early September. So thank you all.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Under received written communication, there are none. We don't have any authorization to bid. We do have, we need a motion to authorize the city clerk to open the bids for the CDBG handicap ramp phase. Motion to authorize city clerk to open bids. Motion. Mr. Rizzo, second.
Second.
Call up.
Mr. Rodano?
Yeah.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosco?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Okay, Sarah, you can do that?
We received one bid. It was from the Honey Builders, Inc., 110 West Clayton Street, Newcastle, PA 16102. The bid was received on 6/18/2026 at 12:23 p.m. Here is a bid one. The base bid is $86,345 even. Okay, then there's going to be optional bids. The first one being optional bid number 41 is $2,520 even. Optional bid 42 is $1,775 even. Option bid 43 is $1,525 even. Option 44 is $1,830 even. Option 45 is $2,715 even. Option 46 is $1,815 even. Option 47 is $2,850 even. Option 48 is $3,695 even. And option 49 is $2,000 even. And then there is option 50, it's 60 unit price and it comes out to $3,000 even. And option 51, it's concrete sidewalks, it comes out to $30 unit price and it comes out to an even $3,000. That's it.
Thank you.
$2,715 even.
Need a motion to receive those bids and refer to the administration for study and report back to City Council.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Mr. Ward, seconds, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Swazda?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscao?
Yes. Under regular reports, I need a motion to receive and file the City Planning Commission recommending denial of the conditional use request of Randy Schaefer for contract yard, scrap yard, or junk. That's located at 539 South Cascade Street. This is in the fourth ward. Need a motion to receive and file.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter moves.
Second.
Mr. Ward, seconds, call the vote to receive and file.
Mr. Rosanna? Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Swazda?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscao?
Yes. I need a motion to receive and file the Planning Commission recommending approval of the conditional use request of Elite Auto Sales and Services LLC to operate an auto sales and mechanic shop at 305 Center Street of the 6th Ward. Motion to receive and file.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter, call the vote. Second. Mr. Ward.
Second.
Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna? Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swazda?
Yes.
Mayor Liscao?
Yes. Those public hearings have been scheduled for July 20th at 4:45 p.m. It's a big day, July. Okay, under special reports there are none. City council reports and inquiry, I have a couple. Does anybody have anything?
Just one thing, the city of Newcastle will have its annual Juneteenth celebration. It'll take place next Saturday at the River Place downtown Newcastle from 7. This year, the IMA, International Ministry Alliance, is hosting it under the guidance of Pastor Antonio Obamaway and the assistance of the Village President Lawrence Ford. So we'll be having one this year. It'll take place next Saturday downtown.
Downtown, that's excellent. What are the hours, Dave?
Yes, sir. 27 from 12 to 7 p.m.
Great, okay, looking forward to that. Okay, and again, talking about downtown, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, we have the Cuisines at the Riverwalk for our free concert. If you've never heard them, I urge you to get down there. These guys are phenomenal. They're very, very entertaining. So if if you're free tomorrow night, please come down. We had a great crowd there last week for the 12th Street Band. And the Cuisines is they're really entertaining band. You'll enjoy them if you get down there. Anybody know what Cuisines means in Italian? Cousins. So 3 cousins. Okay, and also we have to tip your hat to Human Services. They put the amphitheater off of Highland Avenue. It looks phenomenal. They've done a magnificent job. I've spoken with Larry Corby, New Visions, and we're talking about moving one of our concerts there. You see that they have fair seating there. They did a great job there. So kudos to Human Services for doing that. This afternoon, myself, Chris, and Samantha, Congressman Kelly came in this afternoon to meet with us. We talked about some good things. He's going to be involved in all the development that we're having here. in this community. We were very thankful that he came in, and he's going to play a big part in some of the things that we have going on downtown. So we were very happy to see him. He came in with his aide today, and he just wanted to let us know that he's on board with our continued development and what's happening. It's going to be happening in our downtown. So hopefully he's going to be able to get us some funding. I do, obviously, I have a bit of bad news here, but at the same time, it is what it is. We, a number of months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, speaking with the governor's office, the bridge was slated to be open in November of this year. That has been moved back. They had mentioned us with Senator Michelle Brooks, with Marla Brown, myself. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone with Michelle Brooks at length today. That bridge is going to be moved back to April of 2027. And I can tell you this, they've reached and they've come across some technical problems that they are working on. I can tell you that PennDOT is paying an additional $500,000 to have this done as quick as possible. They are working, they pledged us, Michelle Brooks has told me today, that they will be working 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, starting this week, to get this done. Obviously, they certainly know that this has been a struggle for us. They certainly know the struggle that some of our downtown businesses are having, and they sympathize with us. Obviously, we're not happy about it, but neither are they. They're not happy about it either. So I just want to let the residents know that this bridge opening has been moved back from November to April of 2027. Any comments to that? Other than, what are you going to do? Okay, anything else from council? Nope. Okay, on the table we have none. To be moved from the table and acted on, there are none. Under new resolutions, if you vote to deny, obviously, you have to state the reason why. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-078, authorizing individuals designated by the city charter to execute the bid acceptance form accepting the bid made by Brian Champion in amount of $500 for repository property located at Spruce Street. Motion to approve.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter, you second. Mr. Ward seconds. Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve.
Just for the record, we did look into his back taxes. We paid them this week, correct?
You paid them, his port off ones were back in April. So yes, again,
We just did see the
ours
process.
is 20 days reserved open, and that's what Stephanie let us know. They were all taken care of.
Thank you. Okay, very good. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-079, authorizing individuals designated by the city charter to execute a bid accepting form accepting the bid by Brian Champion, amount of $500 for repository property located at West Terrace Avenue. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter. We did. We just did it. Did we call a vote for that? Okay, yeah. Okay. Motion. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ward. Call the vote for Resolution 79.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito? Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-80, authorizing individuals designated by the city charter to execute a bid acceptance form accepting the bid made by Brian Champion, amount of $500 for repository property located South Terrace Avenue. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Mr. Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito? Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-081, approving the request of Edmund and Kimberly Smart to place a manufactured home at 0 Glendale Avenue. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter? I'm sorry, Mr. Ritter, we have a second.
Second.
Mr. Ward, any comment on this?
Yes, I'd like to ask, this is a manufactured, based on Mr. Buck's comments, modular home, manufactured home, they comply with 2 different sets of regulations. So when they say manufactured home, they don't mean modular home, that's a question. Is there anyone that knows that?
Besides you?
No, I don't, I mean, I listened to Mr. Smart, and I had the understanding that this was a home on a permanent foundation, and was meant to be there on that site for the life of the building. I guess I'm asking, is that a true statement?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Does anybody have an answer to that? Can you help?
Yes, it's supposed to stay there. There's no wheels under it. They're gonna bring it in on axles. They take those axles back to the manufacturing plants.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, this one is.
How do you know this guy?
I represented them for 18 years as a union rep. Hamilton has a modular home plan, that's what they call modular homes. Then there's Palmer Colony, Marquis, they were owned by Barry Shiny, and 14 of those plants across the East Coast. I had 4 of them for 18 years. So when they drop that home off, there's axles on it's a set of axles. They're about $600 a piece. They send them back up to Shippenvale. I believe that's where that home's coming from. They rebuild them and keep them. That thing is meant to stay. So I hope that clarifies. Does it?
We have a home on Carlisle, and corner of Carlisle and
Yep.
Laurel Boulevard.
Yes.
And it is on a not permanent foundation. It is on a foundation that is comprised of loose laid concrete blocks.
They have to shore that up at some point, or they will by. There's warranty on these things.
As opposed to a site-built home which has footings below the frost level and concrete block wall around the perimeter of the structure.
Well, you got footers, you know that, you're an engineer or whatever. You put footers. I did a 36 by 32, and didn't put a basement under. I put a footer under with I-beams with steel running across to keep that, because I don't want to spend an extra 10K, in 2005.
I'm just trying to understand what that is.
It's a permanent home. Okay, they're not coming to yank you. It's not like a trailer. Trailer kept axles under, they took the wheels off. Sometimes they gave you the wheels, you hit them underneath or whatever. These are homes meant to stay. If that helps you out.
Yeah, it helps me. So you're telling me those are permanent homes?
Yes.
They put wheels underneath it, I'm coming to see you.
I don't care, you know where I live.
See, by the way, the resolution does say it's contingent upon being installed on a concrete foundation. So, and
Yeah, but how do you define concrete foundation? That's a pretty open-ended phrase. There's a concrete foundation under the home at Carlisle.
On Carlisle, we left them here. We don't want to keep this.
That's your foundation, those piers.
Are those piers?
That,
Well,
Just
depends
pile
on
of
how you
rocks.
describe piers. They are a stack of concrete blocks with no mortar between them. To me, that's not a permanent structure.
that's all I got for you, like I said.
Okay, thank you. Council, if we're not comfortable with this, we can't table this for next week.
I think tabling to get some answers makes no sense. And then also review ordinance, tackle ones. The ordinance says they can have concrete.
The ordinance is dated back in 1970. Working out in the neighborhood.
Dave, if we table this, would you take it upon yourself to go out there and make a professional assessment for this?
I think it's
I
important.
mean, I believe what Tim Buck's saying, but, obviously you're a resident expert here.
I very much want houses built in the city.
Sure.
And research I've done to date tells me that depending on the type of home, they're eligible for different findings. I'm concerned that if we have homes where they're, and I appreciate the fact it's not a trailer. It's built in a factory. Well, actually, trailers are built in a factory too. But depending on what codes govern the construction of these buildings, some have different types of financing than others. And if, for instance, if the current owner would want to move and sell the house, a future owner might be limited in the types of financing they can get for this structure based on how it's classified. And so, I just want to make sure that we have housing stock in the city that is easily financed, easily transferred.
Well, I don't think that this,
And I don't think that these houses are inherently bad. They're built in a factory, and in the winter, people are warm while they're building. They should be of high quality.
sure.
But
Well,
there's just some questions.
yeah, so if we, I don't think if we table this for 1 month till July, I don't believe Mr. and Mrs. Smart would be disadvantaged that much. So, can I make a motion to table this? Who would like to make a motion to table?
I'll make a motion.
Mr. Ritter, motions to table Council Bill, or Resolution 081, I need a second.
Second.
Mr. Ward, okay, let's call the vote to table Resolution 081.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan, sorry.
Yes. Okay, so Dave, obviously, if you give us more info, check out, we appreciate it. Okay? Well, we want to make sure we get it right, that's it.
We do, and we'll have this research done before the next meeting.
Yeah.
So that we can all come to the meeting with a clear understanding. of
Sure.
what we're approving.
Okay, motion to approve Resolution 2026-082, authorizing individuals led by the city charter to enter into contract with Carbone Enterprises, Carbone Industrial Services LLC, in an amount of $38,000 for the 2026 city demo project. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter. Second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Ward. All vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-083, authorizing individuals designated by the city charter to enter a lease agreement with the Lady Rebels softball organization regarding use of Skineski Field at the Deshawn Complex. This will expire New Year's Eve 2026. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ward. Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-084, designating Christopher C. Fry Jr. as a 504 officer for the city of Newcastle. Any questions to that? No? Okay, motion?
Motion.
Mr. Ritter?
Second.
Second from Mr. Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Motion to approve Resolution 2026-085, designating Christopher C. Fry Jr. as a fair housing officer. Motion?
Motion.
Mr. Ritter? Mr. Ritter?
Second.
Mr. Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. Resolution 2026-086, motion to approve authorizing individuals designated by the city charter in agreement with the Oglesville Fire Department for the sale of the 1999 Stephen 100 aerial platform, discussed by Chief Kobe last caucus meeting. Motion.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second. Ward.
Second Ward. Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes. For council bills for final action, we have 4. I need a motion to remove from the table Council Bill 2026-05, creating a handicap parking only space in front of the residence located at 930 Harrison Street, introduced by Mr. Ritter at the 521 council meeting. Motion?
Motion.
Mr. Ritter moves that from the table. Call the vote to move it from the table.
Second.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ward, seconds, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna? Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes, Council Bill 05, motion to adopt Council Bill 05.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter, call, second.
Second.
Second Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna? Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Swasna?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Liscan?
Yes, motion removed from the table Council Bill 2026-06, vacating a portion of alley that runs between lot numbers 331, 330, 325, 326, and 327. This is on the official survey map of the City of Newcastle. This is located at 415 North Cascade Street. Motion to remove from the table.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter. Second. Mr. Ward, call the vote to remove from the table.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes, motion to adopt. Council Bill 06.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Mr. Ward, seconds. Call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes, motion to remove from the table Council Bill 2026-07, amending and supplementing Article 169, police pension plan of the codified ordinances of the City of Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Mr. Ritter introduced. Would you please make that motion?
Motion.
Mr. Ritter makes the motion to remove. I need a second.
Second. Ward.
Mr. Ward, call the vote to remove.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yeah.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes, and just for everybody's sake, as Mr. Fry said, this really doesn't change the pension for the police or the fire. Yes, okay. Motion to adopt, Council Bill 07.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes, Council Bill motion, I need a motion to move from the table Council Bill 08, amending supplementing Article 171, Brahmin's pension plan to codify ordinances of the City of Newcastle. Mr. Ward introduced this.
Introduced, Mr. Ward.
Mr. Ward makes the motion to remove from the table.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ritter. Call the vote to remove.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yeah.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes. I need a motion to adopt Council Bill 08.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter moves.
Second.
Call the vote.
Mr.
Mr.
Rosanna?
Ward. Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes. I need, for introduction, I need someone to introduce and table Council Bill 09. That's a creating handicap parking space only in front of residents located 14 West Charles Street.
Introduced.
Mr. Ritter introduced, that automatically tables. We have nothing under new business. Under executive session, we go into executive session for personnel, Mr. Sack. We are. Okay, I need a motion to adjourn this meeting, go into executive session.
Motion.
Mr. Ritter, second by Mr. Ward, call the vote.
Mr. Rosanna?
Yes.
Mr. Ritter?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Fosdale?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Mayor Longfellow?
Yes, that automatically rules that we